guys, welcome back to Thread and Glue Designs. Look what time it is again. We have the Sketchbox for the month of June. The art this month is by Tylea Spiro at Arnhem, and I am going to open this up. Let's see what we got. Just pull it out and we'll move this box. Okay, ooh, this is looking like fun. Our featured art this month from the artist that is amazingly beautiful. It looks like pointillism for that whole thing. Surely not. That is a lot of work. See, Cameron Tillar um, at Instagram is at camt.art. As a self-taught artist based in the state of Washington, Tillar specializes in colored pencil portraiture. Her technique of shading and layering bright colors gives her portraits of eccentric young women a prismatic yet soft effect. Her work explores concepts such as vulnerability, self-image, femininity, and the relationship between the demands of online presence versus individuality. Beautiful, beautiful work. I'll set that aside. And this is our little note to tell us what all we got. So the first thing I see here is a Princeton Snap round brush size 2. You guys know I absolutely love Princeton Snap brushes. They're great. There you go. And it says perfect for watercolor. Use this brush to smooth and blend different colored pencils with the Melts blender. The retail price is $3.40 for this. And the next thing I have are two Holbein colored pencils. Oh, I am not sad at all to be getting these. I have a few of Holbein's pencils, and let me tell you, they are absolutely my favorite. I would almost put them right there with the Luminance pencils as far as being neck and neck for my high spot. They are wonderful to work with. Very pricey, but wonderful to work with. So I got the colors John Brilliant, Jaune, and pink. And it says these professional grade pencils feature a soft core that's ideal for blending, layering, and offering a smooth application. Retail price $3.95 each. Beautiful pencils. Next, oh, there's a whole box, and it is Derwent Chromaflow Colored Pencil 12 set. This custom curated set features brilliant and blendable colors. The smooth texture makes shading and blending colors easy for a rapid and smooth laydown. Retail price $24.99. And we have the color Flame and Black, Denim, Platinum, Grass Green, Foliage, Light Blue, Turquoise Green, Strawberry, Lilac. Oh, I've got a little something on the end of that. It looks like it was stamped with something. I guess they all are, it looks like. Hmm, okay. And we have Amber Gold. And last but not least, Sun Yellow. That is a great, great set to get in this box. Super excited to work with those. So let's see what else we've got. We've got our little Sketchbox sticker. Love stickers. Then we have Sketchbox Signature Wet and Dry Media. It says it is cold pressed, pad 4x6, 300 GSM, cotton, 15 sheets. This mixed media pad is great for both wet and dry mediums. The cold press texture of the paper is perfect for colored pencils. Retail price $12.99. And it does have a texture, but it's kind of a smoother texture. It's not really bumpy. Um, this is kind of interesting. It's in this thing. It's just kind of, I think mine must have just come apart because that's supposed to be the back and they're supposed to be in here. So no worries. It wouldn't stay together anyway. All right, and the last thing, certainly not least, guys, let me tell you. This one thing I tried to order on Amazon, had it in my cart, ready to check out, and Amazon kicked it out and said they didn't know when it would be back. I wanted to try this so bad, so I'm so excited that it came in this month's box. It's the Holbein Melts Color Pencil Blender. Designed to blend colors and create gradients, this art supply can give a painted look to colored pencils. Retail price is $8.85. And I will be using this. I will be putting it inside of a water brush and using it that way so it'll be easier for me to use on the papers. But I know it said that the Princeton snap brush was for that, and I may use it for the demonstration because I am going to do a demonstration today using all the products. And so if you guys will give me just a moment, I'll get everything set up and I'll be right back with you. Thanks. Okay, guys, for my final thoughts on this sketchbox, I enjoyed working with everything. Um, there is one thing you should note that the Holbein Melts says on the container that metallic colors and soft white will not blend, um, and thin well with Holbein Melts will not blend and thin with Holbein Melts. Melts may not work with other brands of colored pencils. What I found when working with the pencils that came in the box, the Holbein ones melted and blended great. The Derwent Chromaflow ones did not melt and blend well. I had to actually switch and use my other Holbein pencils as well as the Polychromos. Both of those melted well. Also, the Luminance, I tried one of them and it melted well with it, but the Chromaflow Derwent ones did not. So be cautious when you go in with your art project that you test your pencils first. And also, after having used the product on the picture, I did find that my Micron pen and the Sharpie pen, all as well as the Pentel Pocket, they all had trouble writing over where the melts had been used. Um, so the best one out of all of them was the Pentel Pocket, but even with that, I had to, kind of really work with it to get the lines in there. Um, so just something to note. Also, I tried to use the Uniball Signo White to do some highlighting in the veining, but it would not write over the Holbein melts and the colored pencils. Um, so what I ended up doing is I pulled out Liquitex acrylic gouache in titanium white and used the number 2 Princeton snap brush that came in the kit and used that to do my veining and my highlighting. Overall, this box, I am very well pleased. While I may not be able to use the Chromaflow with the Holbein melts, they're still a good pencil and I still will use them. They just won't be able to be used with the Holbein melts. And Holbein tells you on their bottle. Um, so definitely keep that in mind that if you're going to go with Holbein melts, you need to be using a pencil that it will work with. So, out of the pencils that I had, I'll recap. And the Polychromos pencils by Faber-Castell worked fine. The Caran d'Ache Luminance pencil worked fine, as well as, of course, my Holbein pencils worked brilliantly. Um, on the edges of the eye, I used a graphite pencil to do the veining. I just didn't want it to be very dark like a black would be, and I don't have a gray pen, or I probably could have done it with like a gray colored pencil in hindsight. But anyway, this is how it turned out, and I am very pleased with this month's box. I had a lot of fun. I did put the melts in a water brush, as you will see or have seen in the tutorial. One thing to note about that is you want to make sure that your water brush is not too free flowing. This one was extremely free flowing, and it would put out too much of the melts at once. So I would actually tap it off onto my paper towel and then go in at an angle. If you go in up and down with this brush, it poured more out without pushing any of the side buttons. So it may be that my brush is getting a little bit old, or it may just not be a very good one. I think I actually got this from Amazon in a pack of like 10 or something, so it wasn't anything special. But I can see, and I don't know that you'll be able to see this, but in the cap right now, underneath where the cap is, there's a puddle of the melts in the lid. So it is still letting way too much out. So I will have to change this out to a different water brush in order to use it in the future. But you guys, I had a great time. This month's box was awesome. Thank you, Sketchbox. I truly enjoyed working with all of these, and I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, as well as much, much more. Thanks so much. Bye bye.